Greetings, viewer. Learning is a method we use to gain information. It is an ongoing process that helps us throughout our academics, career, etc. But what if you have a learning disability? How will you learn? Well, in this video we are going to talk about celebrities who came out with flying colours despite their learning disabilities. Before we mention the names of these celebrities, make sure to click subscribe and ring the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Unfortunately, we will not be mentioning geniuses like Albert Einstein or Pablo Picasso because we think they deserve a video of their own. So, without further delay, let's get started. Starting off the list, we have Keira Knightley. Before she was doing movies like Atonement or Pirates of the Caribbean, Keira Knightley was a dyslexia patient who had trouble reading. She could not even go through one page in a book, but then things changed. Keira was drawn to acting from an early age. Keira's mother took advantage of it and told Keira she would only be allowed to act if she studied every day. This ended up becoming a motivational factor for Keira. She had her dreams on the line, and she had to do something to make them right. She studied every day, even during holidays, and kept her grades up. She ended up finishing school with good grades. Keira's journey reminds us of a quote by William Shakespeare from the play Troilus and Cressida, Act 3, Scene 3. Perseverance, my dear lord, keeps honour bright. Speaking of perseverance, here is another example. Michael Phelps. What do you do when you have ADHD and find it difficult to concentrate? You concentrate harder. This is exactly what this future swimming champion did. Michael Phelps was diagnosed with ADHD when he was in the 5th grade. He was always criticized by his teachers because of his inability to focus. Doctors prescribed him Ritalin, a medicine that is usually given to ADHD patients, but Michael soon realized that the medicine had its side effects. So he stopped taking it and used swimming as a means to help him focus. This made him better at studies. Michael started imagining each class as the other end of the pool. He knew he would have to reach the other side to win. This made him concentrate in class and helped him score better grades. Several years later, swimming became his claim to fame. His inability to give up made him unbeatable in the pool, and he went on to win 23 Olympic gold medals. Paulo Coelho's quote from page 22 of the novel The Alchemist explains Michael's story. When you truly want something, the whole universe conspires in helping you achieve it. Whoopi Goldberg. What's worse than having dyslexia? Having dyslexia and being abused because of it. This is what actress, writer and producer Whoopi Goldberg had to face growing up. She was called dumb in school by her teachers and fellow classmates. Her dyslexia made it hard for her to excel in studies, and the constant bullying didn't help either. Fast forward a few decades, Whoopi Goldberg is one of the few celebrities to win a Tony Award, an Oscar, a Grammy, and an Emmy. She played lead roles in such movies as Sister Act, The Color Purple, and Jumping Jack Flash. Yo haters, where are you now? The 6th stanza from Maya Angelou's poem, Still I Rise, sums it up. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I rise. Talking about rising from the ashes, here is another example. Keanu Reeves. Before he was Neo, Constantine or John Wick, Keanu Reeves was having trouble going through high school. He had dyslexia and found it hard to learn throughout his school. In an interview, he stated,
"Because I had trouble reading, I wasn't a good student. I didn't finish high school. I did a lot of pretending as a child. It was my way of coping with the fact that I didn't really feel like I fit in."
Additionally, the fact that his parents separated and his family moved around a lot before settling down in Toronto didn't help his case, although his habit of pretending helped him in his acting career. However, tragedies were not over Keanu. He went through many personal losses, including the death of his best friend, his wife, and daughter. Now, any other person in Keanu's place would just give up. But hey, we're not talking about just anyone here, are we? Keanu Reeves is not just any person. His life is an evidence of that fact. The last stanza from William Ernest Henley's poem Invictus suits Keanu Reeves perfectly. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Emma Watson. Before she was casting magic spells as Hermione Granger, Emma Watson was having trouble focusing and learning things in high school. Known to only a few sources, Emma was diagnosed with ADHD as a child. Hence, she found it hard to concentrate in class. But when you're gutsy, even mountains will bow to you. Emma went on to star in movies such as Noah, Little Women, and the Harry Potter series. What's more, she completed her degree in English from Brown University and is now a United Nations ambassador. We know what you're thinking. Her elegant and beautiful personality makes it hard to understand that she has ADHD. But hey, this is why she deserves all the love, respect, and kudos she gets. The quote we think suits her is from the novel Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. "Beware, I am fearless and therefore powerful." Daniel Radcliffe. From one Harry Potter superstar to another. Before he was our beloved wizard Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe was just a boy with a mild case of dyspraxia. What is dyspraxia? It is a neurological disorder that affects the development of motor skills. This is a problem that persisted with him till today. This means he has trouble doing simple things such as tying shoelaces. He once jokingly stated in an interview,
"I sometimes think, why oh why has Velcro not taken off?"
Now, if you're thinking it is not a big deal, then let us give you a bit of detail. Dyspraxia often occurs in childhood, and the person who is suffering from it finds it hard to do anything that requires coordination and movement. This means a person with dyspraxia would have very poor hand-eye coordination, would have trouble when it comes to balance, may have a lack of rhythm when they are dancing, may have a tendency to bump into things when they are walking, and may even display exaggerated accessory movements, such as flapping of arms when they are running. Now, does that scare you? Yes, that is what Daniel Radcliffe fights with every day of his life. I think the only thing we can tell him is to never give up. These were a few celebrities who have had learning problems growing up, and yet they managed to turn their fortunes around. This goes to show that when you have the willpower, guts, determination, and perseverance, then nothing can get in your way. Yes, life is not like a movie, and like a movie, we don't always get what we want. But we get what we work for. So do not give up, and despite all your odds, you will succeed. The lives of these celebrities are just testimonials of this fact. So what did you think of our video? Did you find it helpful? Do you know more celebrities with learning disabilities? Let us know in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait, what kind of Bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or the right video and enjoy.